Yeah, we believe that our salvation is right around the corner, man. It's like any day, man, this whole structure could collapse. But it's going to take, a little time for it. Not even a little time, but like I said, like if you set up dominoes and stuff like that, and you knock them down, everything happens. It don't just happen overnight, man. Like that old saying, they say Rome wasn't built in a day. Well, America wasn't built in a day, but in 1 hour it's going to be destroyed, man. You know? Once the missiles hit, it's only going to take 1 hour for this place to go up in complete smoke. Everything just incinerated, man. You know? Simultaneously with those missiles hitting, you're going to have the angels beaming them lasers at this place, man. You know? Just like they did this thing, War of the Worlds, this movie back in, I believe it was the 60s. All right? And then they did a remake and all that. But the War of the Worlds, man, what's the War of the Worlds? The two worlds, man. The war between Jacob and Esau, man. Basically, that's what it boils down to, man. Because they know that it's going to be that war, man. Matter of fact, in Revelations, when it talks about the war in the heavens, when Michael the Archangel is going to stand up, and basically Esau is going to try to fight against the angels, man. You know, that's why they're building all these different weapons and trying to get advanced technology. The Most High is putting the spirit on him to do that, so he can show his ultimate power over these people, man. He's putting the thought in their mind to do these things, man. All right, the Most High is doing that. Okay, but the pride of Esau, plus he's giving these damn devils the pride, man. To think that they have the audacity to fight against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man, in the heavenly angels.
It's Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Okay. Now that's not talking about, man, like people believe that this war already happened, man. People, now you have certain Israelites that be teaching that this was when Lucifer got cast out to heaven and he brought the angels down to the earth with him. No, this is a future prophecy that ain't even happened yet. All right, this is a prophecy when Yahweh Shah comes back with the heavenly angels. All right, and the heaven that is talking about is this heaven too. But these devils are in their heaven right now, man. You know, so they're gonna be cast out of that, man, and brought low, man. Do that one more time, Mark. What was this one? Dragon. What was the dragon? That's all. Let's talk about the evil, man.
So Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon.
No, and that dragon is NATO, man. All right. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which right now they're like it. Drunk ass bitches. They wonder why they dumb fucking Edomites. That's why y'all always end up missing. Slot. I always like to turn the camera. That's why dumbass white bitches always end up missing, man. All right, because they walk around drunk as hell, holding on each other, with their titties all hanging out, and it's fucking cold out here, man. We got on jackets and stuff like that, and they stumbling, had a little bit too much to drink, provocative, dressing and trying to entice a man, and then once somebody comes and snatch their ass up and take it, you know, they wonder why that stuff happened, man. Sloppy, man. That shit just, I saw that shit, man. It pissed me off, man.
So Revelation 12 and 7, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not.
God, so the angels of the dragon is what? They're little helicopters, man. They're little fighter jets, tanks, you know, all the military weaponry. Come. All that's their angels, man, and that's their army too. But Yahweh Shah has an army too, man, but with his weapons and his technology, you know, which is not the same, which is basically way more far advanced in the technology that Esau has, because the Most High let Esau build that technology, man. So how you going to be? How's a student? And not saying that Esau is a student of Yahweh Shai, but how they going to be about the master, man? How are they going to make weapons that Yahweh Shai allowed them to make? Yahweh Shai allowed them to make. How they going to make weapons better than his, man? You know? Go ahead.
It said, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Right. They're gonna be cast out, man. They're going to slavery too. Now, how did they deceive the whole world, man? For one, they changed, they stole the identity of these people on the sign, man. Another one, they put up this image. All right, they put this image up of this damn bastard to try to say that he was Yahweh Shai, man. All right, that's another way to deceive the earth. Another way to deceive the earth is that they really think they're gonna put in these people's heads once this, and this war is about to come very soon, man. All right, but they're gonna put into the minds of these guys going into the military, you know. And I'm pretty sure that they know that these chariots are coming. They do know that, man. That's why they had them little top secret things, man, and all that. So they know that this time is coming, man. And they think that they're trying to prepare for it. Why do you think they have a Star Wars program? They're trying to keep an eye on the angels, man. On the chariots. Alright? But they're not going to prevail, man, at the end of the day, man. Alright?
So Matthew chapter 25, verse 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth the sheep from the goats.
But who the goats? That's them other nations, man. You know what I'm saying? When Yahweh Shai come back in all his glory and with all the heavenly angels, that's him coming back in those ships, man, which they call UFOs. But those so-called UFOs are actually identifiable, man, to us, man, to the Israelites that have knowledge, man. And also they're identifiable to the damn devils that know what they are, man. They're just lying to you. All right. So like they had that thing, Area 51, when they talk about they had different aliens and all that, man. You know, them damn crackers know, all right, damn well what those ships are, and they know who reside on those ships, man. All right, so-called black men. All right, and when Yahweh Shai come back, man, and destroy this place, he's gonna be separating all this, man. Right.
It says, and he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left.
Now, who is his sheep? It's talking about you Israelites, man. All right, it's talking about you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, it's not talking about the goats. It's just talking about these other nations, these goddamn goots. All right, these damn crackers, man. All right, these damn dieheads and all that, man. That's what it's talking about. Goats, heathens. Okay. Go ahead.
Verse 33, and he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on his left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world.
That's Yahweh Shai, man. Talking to the Israelites, man. That his Father Yahweh made for all of us, man, from the beginning of time, man. All right. He made this kingdom for us, man. This whole earth and everything in it, man. And that goes for the other nations, man. He made them for us, man, for our sakes, man. What, for them to be slaves, man. To serve us, man. All right? But people don't want to hear that, man. Why? Because they've been dumbed down in this society. And they put a whole bunch of different things inside your foods and drinks. The fuck with your mind and everything, man. To dumb you down. And going to these colleges and universities, you know, that dumbs you down too. Like I had a buddy go to the Morgan State, man. And this is around the time when I first started getting into the truth. This nigga tried to tell me that Julius Caesar, no, Salaki, he told me William Shakespeare wrote the Bible, man. I said, how? And he tried to break it down, talking about, well, you know, if you go to this chapter, it's this initial, and this chapter is that initial, and this. I'm like, this guy's a goddamn fool, man. Like who in their right mind would believe something like that, man? All right? Who in their right mind would believe something like that? A damn fool, man.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 55. It says, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
Right. The Most High made it the world for our sakes, man. Like I was just speaking upon, man. Right? There you go, right here. Everything on this side. You have all these you got Ham, you got Mizraim, so-called Egyptians, Cush, Ethiopians, Put, the Liberians, what's that, Canaan, the South Africans, Jaffa, you have Gomer, the Ethiopians, Magog, the Russians, Ashkenaz, the Germans, what's that, Tabal, or the so-called Europeans, Tarshish is the Spaniards, and Kittim is the Italians, man. Alright? You have Shem, which is Edom, the so-called white people. You have Moab, which is the so-called Chinese. You have Ammon, which are the so-called Japanese. You have Ashur, which are the so-called Assyrians. Aram, which is the so-called Assyrians. You have Elam, which is the so-called East Indians. And Ishmael, which is the so-called Arabs, man. So the Most High man created all these nations to serve us, man. He made them for our sakes, man. And the women that, you know, the serve us too. Alright? Our women. Okay? They're supposed to be helps, man. Alright? They're supposed to help us out. But instead in this society, what they do, they nag on us. Alright? Disrespect us, talk shit. You know, a nigga woman quick to call another a so-called black man a bitch ass nigga, man. You know? And that's something you can smack the shit out of a bitch for, man. You know? But we not in our kingdom right now, man. So you do that, that's what they're gonna do, call Daddy Esau, man.
Alright, so 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 56. As for the other people which also come from Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and as liken the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
And that's talking about the people on this side. All these other nations, man, the Most High is not dealing with them, man.
57, it says, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
Yeah.
But we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands.
God, how was we given into their hands? One what? We're brought into slavery, man. They become lords over us. Why? Because they're ruling over us, man.